Nestled within the entanglement of bayous, rivers, and canals, which makes up Louisiana's coastal wetlands, are duck camps, scattered throughout the marsh like feathers floating on a freshly roosted duck pond. These gritty palaces of paradise have woven the traditions of man and nature so tightly into the fabric of Louisiana culture that the only way to truly discover them is to get your waders wet and jump in. From the Mississippi Delta in Venice to the Cajun prairies of the Southwest, me and the Duck Camp Dinners crew will be hunting and eating it all. Shoot straight and come hungry, my friends. My name's Chef Jean-Paul Bourgeois, and this is Duck Camp Dinners.
4 in the morning, red eyes are swarming. Hear the gator tails and crank in the night. And we would chase him down in the basin. Much more than just a few birds up in the sky. My father showed me what is that showed him, a place where memories never seem to die.
What's up, everyone? Chef Jean-Paul Bourgeois here, and I want to thank you for watching these past episodes of Duck Camp Dinners. But I'm here to tell you about Duck Camp Dinners Season 4, the Texas tour, coming out later this year. Our goal is to hit 30,000 subscribers by the time we drop that season. So that's why it's so important for you to like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thank y'all so much for watching this little show. Remember, shoot straight and come hungry.
I've always considered Jay's house as Duck HQ. He's got plenty of storage for gear and cold beer in the fridge, which makes it a natural place to meet, hang out, and gear up for a weekend at the camp.
What's going on, dude?
What's up? Y'all doing good?
Yeah, doing real good. That's like my brother. You know, I don't have a brother, but that's the closest thing I got to it. We laugh together, cry together. We fight together just like brothers. I mean, there's nothing in the world I wouldn't do for him, and at any time in my life I could call him and he'd be there for me.
Well, Jay and I have basically been best friends since, I wouldn't say the first night we met, because I thought he was kind of a punk the first night we met, with his pressed polo and his spiked up hair, and
Everybody has a little part of their past they want to forget, and that's mine. I had an eyebrow ring also, so let's get out of it. And yes, I wore a puka necklace, so. If I actually had a time machine, I'd go back and kick my own ass.
all right, let's help me get this stuff out, and we'll meet y'all at Bob's.
Easy enough.
The floating duck camp is in Gibson, Louisiana, located in a swampy area called Bayou Black. It is a 15-minute boat ride from solid ground, so being prepared with the right gear is essential. Jay's going to be making a seafood gumbo, and I'll be frying soft-shell crabs this weekend. So while he splits off, I'm going to make a run to one of my favorite seafood joints, L&R Seafood in Houma, Louisiana.
Louisiana living on the bayou. Louisiana loving on the bayou. Louisiana living, Louisiana loving. Louisiana living.
I've been cooking seafood my entire life. In fact, my first job when I was 15 was boiling seafood at a place just like this. Charlie and Billy Lovell have been in the fishing and shrimping industry their whole life, just as their father was before them. Their shop in Houma is modest, but these dudes sling the freshest seafood around, and the entire town knows it.
Louisiana living, Louisiana loving. Louisiana living.
My name is Charlie Lovell, my brother Billy Lovell, our ace baller Zach Atkins. We sell live seafood, fresh seafood, balled any way you want it, crab patties, shrimp patties. So I fished for 40-something years, and then we decided it's more safer for us to be home than on the boats. So this is what we're doing now.
I spent the last 48 hours grocery shopping and prepping for the weekend, but now that we have all the seafood in hand, it's time to get down to business and head over to Bob's Marina to meet the crew.
Y'all ain't ready?
You ain't ready.
Better late than never.
They're going up.
Duck Camp Dinner Season 2. Here we go.
We all grew up going to camps like this, but something special happens when we go to this duck camp.
You start getting them little butterflies in the stomach, you know? My wife will tell you I start pacing around the house. She just tells me, get out of here. Even though we do it much more than most people, you get that same feeling every time.
This is what we call Hoboville. It was just 4 bunks and a couch and a little stove. A couple years after that, we upgraded to the bigger camp, which we called a Hobo Hilton, because it was so much nicer with a bathroom and a shower. You know, it's definitely something that we love to come to. There's not one of our friends that doesn't love to come out to Hoboville and have a good time. What time it is, right?
Well, now we can get in the beer.
Woo, woo.
Thursday.
Where you want to leave the?
Mm-hmm.
Just have it right there.
Y'all come on in. So this is our camp, our humble abode. It's living room, kitchen. We have a bunk room back here. 4 bunks, bathroom with toilet and shower. Come back here, this is a new generator shed. Makes things a lot better. We used to run the generator right here on the front of the hut. Now we have a whole shed built for it. Keeps the little things a little bit quieter, a little bit more storage room. And we also have the hobo hut here. It's another bunkhouse that we sleep in. So since last year we added this LED lighting, goes all the way around the camp. Gives it a little bit brighter shine. Y'all be able to see the night, seeing the boats in the morning when we're getting up early, when we're stumbling and fumbling, you know. There y'all got the grand tour of the place. Welcome to our duck camp. About to get things started. We just arrived, first night, Friday night. About to get turned.
It is a Friday night tradition to eat ducks for dinner at the duck camp. As Jay would say, you gotta taste their blood before we go hunt them. These ducks were shot the weekend prior and are perfect for cooking this recipe.
Boy, that smells good.
All right, first night at the camp, so I am cooking a duck and andouille pastelai. Now I have whole birds defrosted, but I gotta get them off the bone. My favorite way to do that is create a duck stock. I've got ducks, water, bay leaf, celery, bell pepper, and garlic, some peppercorns. I'm gonna bring that up to a boil, then simmer it till that meat pulls right off the bone, and then I'm ready to start my pastelai.
Although pastelai may not be considered a classic Cajun dish, it is widely eaten by Louisianians cooking for tailgates, family parties, and other big events. The only real difference between pastelai and jambalaya is pastelai's uses of, you guessed it, pasta instead of rice. Pastelai takes a little less precision to make well, which is why I like it for camp cooking. This recipe starts by making a great broth from vegetables, herbs, and duck bodies. Once the duck is tender and easily pulled from the bone, the duck is removed, vegetables strained, and the broth is saved to be used as the backbone of the dish. Quality andouille sausage is first rendered down before adding mushrooms and Trinity to the mix.
Hey, when you turn that fire up, he's about to put the onions in there. Oh yeah, I see him.
All right, look, andouille is beautiful. Look.
Oh shit, we tripping breakers.
Uh-oh.
I'm on it.
Get it, Junior. Yeah.
Oh, we're having a little trouble. Tripped the breaker. And it won't reset itself.
We was about to put the onions in here and the mushrooms, and we was about to get this all going together and through a breaker.
Some people ain't got power. We could just be living off of that. I'm happy. We lived 16 days without power after the
I
storm.
think we're ready for mushrooms, John.
We ready for mushrooms, Sean?
You ready?
Let's do it.
The andouille is rendered. See all the fat right on the bottom of the pan. It's nice and crispy. Next up, I'm gonna add some just sliced cremini or baby portobello mushrooms. A couple little containers of those. I'm gonna get those nice and brown and roasted in that andouille fat.
That comes together really good.
Jesse, but where's the onions?
They coming. Just gotta wait. This is like a 3-9, Super Bowl game. It's 3-9, kicking field goals. Just gotta wait. It's coming. The onions are coming. The onions are coming, boys. Don't worry.
Starting to add my trinity into the pasta line. We want to get all this vegetable nice and wilted into that andouille fat. Now I got that picked duck meat. It's gonna go right into that pot. And then I got that duck stock that I've been reducing and strained, pulling all that fond and color from the bottom of that cast iron pot. And now it's ready for our pasta. And all the starches that are in that pasta, as it cooks, are gonna release back into that sauce and also thicken that gravy. And that's what's really gonna bring our pasta line together.
Despite the brief loss of power, we got dinner cooked. All there is to do now is eat and listen to the peanut gallery on how they could have made it better.
Our pastelaya is looking perfect. The noodles are done. Everything's come together. I'm gonna finish it with a big handful of green onions. And this is ready to go. And you can see how that pastelaya has just come together with all that andouille sausage, that duck meat, and nice soft cooked pasta. We don't know what the duck hunt is gonna be like tomorrow, but we know we're gonna eat good tonight.
Give me a plate.
Bruh, I'm about to go back in bed.
Huh?
I'm about to go back on the sofa.
No, you're not. Can't film the show without you, Bruce.
Y'all can have fun.
Friday nights at the camp are always the rowdiest, and some of us, mainly Juice, may have been overserved. Lucky for him, a crisp boat ride to the blind and a muzzle blast from a 12 gauge is the perfect medicine after a long night. On this lease, we are competing with rafts of ringneck and poodoo that number in the thousands. To mimic that natural concentration of waterfowl, we typically hunt over 10 to 15 dozen decoys. This morning, we'll be hunting with a few new faces. Our buddy Shane, who we all grew up with, and Mr. Jeff, our local taxidermist and legendary sportsman.
Got about another 10 minutes before shooting time, 8 or 10 dozen decoys out. It feels good. It's clear and calm, which is not ideal for duck hunting out here, but hopefully this front brought in a few more birds. We can make a fun little hunt out of it.
Oh, God.
Definitely ringnecks.
It's a slow start to the morning for our blind. There are plenty of ringnecks in the stratosphere, but nothing we can pull the trigger on. They know where they want to go, and they all seem to want to be on top of Sean, Shane, and Jesse.
Here they come. Look right on the front.
Lights out. He's doing good.
Jesse. He ain't even got off his butt. Look, right?
I don't need to. I don't need to.
Well, Sean, I guess we're gonna take the rest of the morning off.
I'll unload my gun, Jesse.
Juice, you got the rest of the morning taken care of?
Y'all just wanted me to come. Now y'all want me to shoot?
From where we're hunting, we can hear the other blind smacking down ringnecks. Unfortunately for us, we only have 2 birds on the water, and bluebird skies above.
Tell me you was recording that one, T.
Is that poodle? Uh-huh. That's what's up. Go back, take us a nap. Sean and them have 15.
You got 15 ducks already?
Across.
That's pretty cool to be just that distance apart and there's that much difference in species, like you said. Yeah.
Oh, it's like half a mile maybe. I'm about to throw up. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to say over there, you. He wasn't banded.
It's 8:30. We're gonna call it. We got 6 on the water. We know that another group's gonna hunt this blind tomorrow, so we're gonna leave the decoys out and pick up our birds, head back to the camp.
One day that's gonna be my buddy. Steve, not Sean. Handsome devil him.
Pretty. Pretty hen. Pretty hen.
Down near the river bend.
Getting away from reality, you know, stepping outside of your old life and just getting to come hang out with some of your best friends, your family. Being able to come do what we love, hunt, fish.
Down near the river.
That's truly why I love coming out here, you know, it's a special piece of heaven.
Down where the Mississippi.
To be able to come out here and not have to worry about anything. All you gotta worry about is what we're gonna cook or how many beers Jay's gonna drink. It's effortless to be out here. It's paradise. No other way to say it.
Mr. Jeff is a conservationist, a taxidermist, and damn near a national treasure as far as I'm concerned. Before he leaves the camp, he's got a duck cleaning tip he's gonna leave us with.
Now, this is something I've been really interested in for a long time, and I'm glad you're here to show me how to do it.
Right.
When you have a great looking duck, but you still want to keep the meat,
Mm-hmm.
what's the process of skinning that duck for your taxidermist if you want to get that done and still keeping the meat?
And I'm going to show you that real quick. But let me show you real quick how to pick out the best bird. We got 3 nice hen blue wings, and we want to add one of these blue wings to your mount. That's
right.
what we want to do.
Yep.
So the first thing you do is you look at the birds, and here's one just to start off with. You know, his primaries, he's shot, you know, got very young tail feathers. You know, he's just not the right duck. And then you come along to these 2, and they're much prettier, got their tails. See how pretty the primaries are here, not shot up. They look good. This is a good but sure duck. Got all his tail. This is the one we want to put on your mount.
Okay.
So let's show you. I'm going to show you how to do it very quickly. And you know, a lot of people don't realize, you know, you pull him up like this, and you got to open him somewhere. Well, right down the breast right here, there is an area no feathers grow. It's about a 1/4 inch wide all the way down the chest.
Right along that
breastbone. You give a little water and that helps keeps the feathers separated. And look how it's going to open up like this. Come right on down. And was that a little membrane right there? And we're going to cut right there. That's all I need to do. I can go ahead and breast him out. Fillet right along.
Now, is there a way to get the leg and thigh out of there if you want to get the whole?
I'll go ahead and do that too.
Yep.
Instead of ripping it out, there's our meat right there. Put it in here. Now I'll go ahead and show you the other way to take it all the way out.
Okay.
So here's the leg.
Yep.
I'm going to take, and I'm putting a little pressure right through the joint. See it right there?
Yep.
And I'm going to kind of push down a little bit, and I'm going to cut right through, right behind those two bones. Now I'm going to flip them over, fold them over like this, and then find that little joint.
And you're just using that pressure.
To pull it back.
Yep.
Now here I'm into the wing, and you find the joint.
Same
thing. Find the joint.
Yep.
Pop right through.
And right through the.
And then here's our meat, and then just flip him over. And there is our mountable bird.
It's a nicer clean duck than I do. Just without a taxidermy.
Right.
Junior, you're up. You're the guy who's going to be doing this from now on.
Not happening.
It was an incredible last couple days here at the camp with Mr. Jeff. I can't thank you enough, man, for sharing all that wisdom with us.
Awesome, Tom. Thank you very much for having me.
It was awesome. Right now, we got to bring Mr. Jeff back to Bayou Marina, pick up our friend Michael Collins. We're going to head back to the camp and get cooking.
On the next episode of Duck Camp Dinners, we'll fry up soft-shell crab with buddies at another camp. Junior cooks a sauce pecan with fresh catfish, and Jay tries his hand at the accordion. Shoot straight and come hungry.